So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield in the overshift here now, the pitch. And the new season is underway as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Hit back up the middle, reined in. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Stepping up now, DJ LeMahieu. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Man at first for him following the one-out single. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Mancini is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Looking at his career totals, Torres is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Now a pickoff play at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Drilled to the right side, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Yanks strand a pair. Yankees nothing. Orioles coming. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, no balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
At the plate now, Ramon Urias. As he'll take a look at ball one. the 1-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Count is 1-2 now. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's hitless in 6 tries. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right
I'm gonna
there.
crash out.
But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And by the time he recovers, they'll have no play on him at first. It's an infield single. And here's Renato Nunez as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Severino is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting a base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Voit on second, Hicks at first, 1 gone. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runner's going. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Runners are at first and second with one away. This is foul right side.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside?
Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Smith, a native of Georgia, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Dwight Smith Jr. is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Anthony Santander the next to bat. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Cole, or the Cole Train as he's frequently called. This is year 1 of a new 9-year deal that he signed recently, so it looks like he's here to stay for a long time. Bottom of the second here with no score. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Too high. 1-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. First pitch on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hayes is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So stepping in, Austin Wynns. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Had him reaching that time. It's strike one.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
1-1 the count to Chris Davis. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Hit out toward second. LeMahieu's got it. And danger there, but he's able to get the swipe tag on the runner going by. A good save, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Luis Severino.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now in the box, Gleyber Torres, a base hit in his first trip. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. At the plate, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopper to short. And this sails right over Davis's head.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Luke Voigt will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for the Yankees. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Ramon Urias. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Trey Mancini swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. 1 strike now from Cole. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Severino is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready now, Aaron Hicks. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Giancarlo Stanton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He swings and grounds it to short. Iglesias is there. Back to first, and he throws it away.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As 2 runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
At the plate, Luis Severino. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set, and the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to Iglesias for 1. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. So 3 runs on 5 hits. 1 error in the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Behind 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he can rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
In now, Anthony Santander. Fouled off. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. Standing in, Austin Hayes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Cole gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more on.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Brandon Bailey takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. The top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Runs up and gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And it's right there as Gardner is thrown out trying to steal second.
I think it was pretty apparent he was trying to steal that bag to keep them out of the double play, which the guy at the plate is certainly prone to sometimes. It's always a risk, though, and that time they cut him down.
Aaron Hicks will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Yanks held in check. They lead it 3-0. In now for the O's, Austin Wynns. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send them packing for the 2nd time.
Ball left outside.
Nope. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Full count now. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Chris Davis now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman. The 2-1. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So now to the plate, Jose Iglesias. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Cole into the windup. Here's the 0-1.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. LeMahieu has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still down 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Riding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a liner. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready once again, Ramon Urias will lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything
Sorry guys, I have to go